Greeting for the day to all the mentors. My name is Varun. I am a faculty at Avinash College of Commerce. In this particular recorded video, I'll be showing my journey from the beginning to the ending, how I completed this project. So, as of now, first I'm logging into my Smart Interns account. I just need a minute. As you can see, I have just logged into my particularly account. Here, as of I have enrolled for faculty development program in IBM Cognos data analytics. So here I got a project on unveiling the virtual classroom and in-depth analysis of the online education system. So here I am just going into my workspace. As this is all the information given, how and where to be done. So this particular progress have been completed by me. In the last, I am in this particular part of the project. I'll be just showing my project 2. This is my project workspace, in which I have kept my GitHub repo here in task and everything. As I have completed one-on-one, I have made it to from backlog to in progress, then to the review. Then at the last, as this particular part of record explanation video for the project end to end is been done now. So after this, I will be just making it as to the review. Now here, as you can see, I am just logging into my IBM account. Here you can see I have logged in into my IBM account. Just I will be quickly going through my dashboard. So first I will be going through the dashboard, then we can go with the report, and at the end, last but not the least, with the story. So just a moment, mentors. So as of now, you can see currently I am into my dashboard. Here in this particular dashboard, you can see that there are 1.03k people who have responded for this survey. In this, you can see that there is a level of education, family size, what is the average family size, whoever responded, what is the proportion of female gender or male gender, home location, device use. As of now, you can see that from the urban area, you can see 679 people have been responded for this particular survey, and as of rural, you can see 354 people have been responded from that. Now here, if I am just clicking on it, it is back to our original format, and by this number I can say that before the pandemic, the average students were used to score from 81 to 90 and 71 to 80. This was the maximum scores which are good enough before the pandemic. Now here you can see that now I'm just going through the overview. In overview, you can see the age distribution. The survey was filled by age difference of from 79 to 40 years, and with the majority of 17 to 21 old. So the probability of online education is among between age of 17 to 22 years old. Then, and you can see level of education. In the survey, there are 80% of the 79.1% of the people are undergraduate, then 12% are the postgraduate, and the last 8.4% are the schooling bunch. Here you can see this is just a simple report. Time spent on the social media by performance in the online classes. You can see that I'm just scrolling it down so that it will be visible. Here you can see that there is a maximum hours So you can see maximum highest hour is 6 hours that has been spent by the student of that different age groups on social media. And you can see that here I have the economic status of home location. If you see a middle class guy and the rich guy, there is a huge difference. A middle class guy, as of now, you can see his performance, it is average of 6.68 around to 6.72 in the ruler. But if you see the economic status of a rich one, the ruler people in economic, it is the average of 9, and here it is average of 10. It means that proper stability and everything matters in the economic status. Then in performance, as of now the graphs are loading. So in the graphs you can see that performance in online by sleep hours and performance in online by study time. You can see that depending upon the poor, middle and rich, the performance in online, performance in online education by sleep time and study time are varying in a huge gap for the poor, middle and the rich class. So these are some additional ones which are probably important ones for the dashboards. You can see age and level satisfaction, what then you can see internet facility in your locality by your level of satisfaction. You can see the average satisfaction level is 12.35. Performance in online by level of education. Then here you can see engagement in group studies by performance in online. And simply if I go to all to here, the same thing has been repeated. You can see that here it is not the average, here is the responses of the students, how it has been impacted in this particular part. Then you can see here, you can see time spent on social media, average marks, performance and interested in. You can see 100% practical and then 82% both and 59% theory. So probably students are interested in 100% practical, 82% in both and very less in the theory part. And you can see here it is mentioning laptop, mobile and the desktop. Probably there is a huge ratio of laptops in the market with 64.1%. The maximum people use laptops for attending online session and the second highest was using of mobile phones and then it was the desktop. As earlier showed, you can see that 81 to 90 students before the pandemic, you can see that the students were scoring around 81 to 90 with highest marks and then 71 to 80 simultaneously it goes down till the 0 to 10. Then as we have already discussed about this, I am just going into the next part of the dashboard. This is a overview of performance in online as discussed earlier, study time and the sleep time. This was all about my dashboard. Now let me quickly go through my report. As you can see, I am just opening my report. Just a minute, dear mentors. Yes. So as of now you can see my report in which in this particular report I have student performance by level of education. You can see undergraduates are performing well comparatively to postgraduates and schooling. Then you can see economic status. Probably more in number are the middle class and the less in number are in the rich and the poor. Then if I scroll down, you can see that Effects of social media on performance. This is the effect of social media on performance in online class, and simultaneously it has been the performance by interest of teaching. So practical has the highest weightage in the teaching segment also. So in this I conclude my report as well as dashboard. Now let me quickly go through the my story based on this particular part. So as you can see on my screen, so I'm just expanding it. So yeah, you can see that the main focus of this particular project is on unveiling the virtual classroom and in-depth analysis of the online education system. Then you can see average age of the students who prefer online education, then student performance in online education by economic background and location, then distribution of level of education, then factors affecting student performance in the online courses, comparison of average marks scored in traditional and online classrooms before the pandemic, and then this is a story overview of this particular project. And then if I quickly go through, this is done. Then if I quickly open my folder, these are the screenshots which I have used for working on it. I have done this. So here you can see I have the IBM Cognos online education project, which I have made it a documentation from this particular sample. Based on this particular project report sample, you can see that I have made it based on this I have created my project. So just one second, I'll just open that particular file. Yes. So as of now you can see here, unveiling the virtual classroom and in-depth analysis of online education. There is a brief introduction, why this purpose of doing this project, and then purpose of the study, literature survey, why it is important and how it is important. Then propose the solutions, what are the proposed solutions with the reference of the authors. Then you can see a theoretical analysis based on some theory I have made. And as the project you can see on the dashboard of IBM Cognos, taken a screenshot from there and applied in this particular documentation part. And the brief interpretation for each and every chart has been given here. So you can see that all the links and everything has been performed and done in a very particular manner, basing on this particular sample report. Then in the last applications, what is the conclusion? So in this project I can conclude that online education has evolved into powerful tool that empowers students to learn, grow and achieve their goals. It has demonstrated its ability to adapt and thrive even in the face of unforeseen challenges, ensuring that education remains a fundamental right and an engine for personal and societal progress. As we move forward, it is crucial to continue harnessing the potential of online education to build a more equitable, accessible and inclusive educational landscape for all. You can see this is the future scope and the bibliography. And last but not the least, here you can see in the project the appendix has my source code for IBM Cognos project dashboard link. I have the embedded code for it. The same thing, IBM Cognos project report link. This is the dashboard link, this is a project link, this is the embedded code of the project report link. It is a story link, it is a story embedded code link. So in this I can conclude my project. Now, as it was also mentioned, to do this particular part in the visual code using the resi folder. You can see here, I'm just closing it. Here, this is my visual code as it was instructed and as it was instructed by our mentors. The particular changes have been made into the sheet. As of now, you can see here I was able to create changing about to report, then portfolio to story, team to dashboard was done by my own with the help of the mentors in the AMA sessions. So here you can see that I have embedded the code of final report as it is written here. I have embedded the code of final report here itself. Then if I scroll down, here you can see the portfolio section in which I have added the story for the particular document, and then in the team section I have removed everything and added the dashboard section, which I am going to show you now. So here you can see that as of now, here you can see that, sorry for the disturbance. Yes, here you can see about is changed to report, portfolio is changed to story, and the team has been stayed to dashboard. So here I'll just quickly go. Here you can see that this is my code where I have done in the terminal. I have written python app.py. Here you can see this is the development server. I am getting this particular code. I'll press control click on this. You can see that I am into my resi localhost part. You can see here I am currently into the localhost. So if I just reload this page, you can see that in the dashboard on online education system. Just a moment, mentors, it has been loading. So in dashboard you can see I just showed you in the IBM Cognos. I am able to show it here too. For example, here you can see the report which have been generated basing on that particular commands. In the story you can see there is a story given the code and it is loading. Just a moment. And in the dashboard you can see if I click on the expand symbol, it is like similar to the IBM Cognos part. You can see that everything is being loaded accordingly. I'm just zooming out. You can see here in the resi itself, in performance, in this, and in this. You can see there is a file name given as dashboard, then here it is given as story, I'll just quickly go through the scenes. First scene, second scene, third scene, the fourth one, the fifth one, the sixth one, and the seventh one. And then if I scroll up, here is my embedded report on online education system. I have tried to do necessary changes which can be done by me. So this was all about IBM Cognos Analytics in the online education system. So as I've showed you earlier, this is my bootstrap file which has been compressed and also been uploaded in the GitHub repository with Journey to a Cloud, Envisioning Your Course, and getting started with the enterprise data science. And here you can see I have uploaded my bootstrap file. Once the video has been recorded, I'll be adding the demo link in this particular file after uploading it into the YouTube or Google. So this was all about how do we get on the project of unveiling the virtual classroom, an in-depth analysis of online education system. Thank you for my thankful for my mentor Miss Shivani ma'am for helping throughout the support for making this particular project and externship successful. Thank you everyone. Thank you to all the mentors. Thank you.